Commentary highlights of the French Open match of Madison Keys v Sofia Kenin. Madison Keys serving first game of the match. Wide serve Madison Keys, Sofia Kenin strikes a backhand return to the left, but then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to left with a bit on that, and it's a winner. 40-love. Madison Keys with a serve to the centre bit on it, and Sofia Kenin's forehand to the right is a bit out. So Madison Keys holds the first service game of the match to love. Sofia Kenin with a point to potentially hold the first service game of the match. And Sofia Kenin with a serve to the central bit on the Madison Keys strikes one return. Then Sofia Kenin strikes a backhand to the right with a bit on that, and it's a winner to hold serve. So 1-1 on serve in the first set. Madison Keys serving 15-love, and Madison Keys with a serve to the centre bit on that, but then Sofia Kenin forehand return, forehand to forehand, and Sofia Kenin forehand hits top net over that. Madison Keys forehand to left, and Sofia Kenin forehand to the right, a bit on that. Madison Keys hand strikes forehand to left for a bit on it. Sofia Kenin forehand and backhand for Madison Keys to the right, a bit on that. Sofia Kenin backhand shot returns. Madison Keys further forward, strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So Sofia Kenin serving with a point to potentially hold this service game on serve in the first set. Sofia Kenin wide serve, Madison Keys backhand return centre bit on it, then Sofia Kenin backhand centre a bit on it, then forehand to forehand, then Madison Keys strikes forehand to right, and Sofia Kenin strikes forehand to left, Madison Keys strikes forehand to right, a bit on that, and Sofia Kenin forehand drop shot to the right, and then Madison Keys onto it, but then Sofia Kenin onto the next ball with backhand to left, and then Madison Keys with a forehand volley to the centre, and it's a winner. 2-2 on serve in the first set. Madison Keys serving 2-2 on serve in the first set, and Madison Keys with a central serve. Sofia Kenin strikes a backhand return to right, bit on that. Madison Keys back slice turn, and just behind that, Sofia Kenin forehand drop shot left. Madison Keys onto it forehand, love shot, but then an overhead smash from Sofia Kenin to the centre, and it's a winner. So Madison Keys with a serve wide, and Sofia Kenin forehand return to the left, and forehand to the right, bit on Madison Keys strikes. Sofia Kenin forehand slice serve, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 3-2, Madison Keys on serve in the first set, Sofia Kenin serving. And it's 40-30, and Sofia Kenin with a wide serve bit on it. Madison Keys strikes backhand return centre bit on it, then Sofia Kenin forehand to one, Sofia Kenin strikes forehand to right a bit on it, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to the right a bit on that, and Sofia Kenin backhand shot return further forward. Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 3-3 on serve in the first set. Madison Keys serving 30-15. And Madison Keys with a centre to wide serve, Sofia Kenin backhand turns to left, and Madison Keys backhand slice to the right, bit on it. Sofia Kenin backhand to the left, stroke a bit on it. Madison Keys backhand slice shot to the right, and Sofia Kenin then strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner. 30-all. Madison Keys with a serve centre box, and Sofia Kenin strikes forehand, returns right, bit on it. Madison Keys forehand turn to the centre a bit on it. Forehand to forehand, and Sofia Kenin forehand slice return to left, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to left for a bit on that, and Sofia Kenin strikes a short angle forehand to the right a bit on that, and Madison Keys returns, but then Sofia Kenin strikes another forehand to the right, and it's a winner. Sofia Kenin with a break point. Madison Keys with a wide serve, and then backhand to backhand, and Madison Keys backhand just hits the net, and Sofia Kenin with a breaker serve in the first set. So Sofia Kenin serving with a breaker serve, 40-15, and Sofia Kenin with a serve to the centre box. Madison Keys strikes a forehand return right behind it. Sofia Kenin forehand turn, backhand drop shot. Madison Keys, Sofia Kenin onto it with forehand drop shot right. Madison Keys onto it, backhand slice passing shot to the right, and it's a winner, 40-30. So Madison Keys serving, and it's 30-15. Madison Keys with a serve to the centre of the box, and then backhand time for Sofia Kenin. Madison Keys strikes forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So Sofia Kenin maybe potentially 2 points away from the set, maybe potentially 30 love. Sofia Kenin serving with a breaker serve in the first set at 5-4, and Sofia Kenin with a central serve bit on it. Madison Keys backhand turns to the left, and then forehand to forehand, and Sofia Kenin forehand to the right bit on it. And Madison Keys strikes forehand to the right bit on it. Sofia Kenin backhand side turns to the left, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to the left a bit on it. Forehand to forehand, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to the right, and it's a winner. 2 set points. Sofia Kenin 40-15. Sofia Kenin with a central serve bit on out. Madison Keys backhand side turns to the left, and Sofia Kenin forehand drop shot to the left. Madison Keys onto it, strikes a backhand to the left, and it's a winner to save 1 set point. Another set point for Sofia Kenin. Sofia Kenin, wide serve, bit on it. Madison Keys strikes backhand turns left, bit on that. Then Sofia Kenin strikes back, forehand to right, bit on that. And forehand Madison Keys and backhand to backhand. Sofia Kenin strikes forehand to right, bit on it. And Madison Keys strikes forehand to the right, a bit on it. And backhand for Sofia Kenin, bit on it. Backhand slides Madison Keys and backhand to left, bit on it. On Sofia Kenin, Madison Keys and strikes backhand to left, bit on that. Sofia Kenin returns, and Madison Keys just by next strikes the backhand to the right, and it's a winner. 2 set points saved. Another set point for Sofia Kenin. Sofia Kenin central serve bit on out. Madison Keys forehand return, forehand to forehand, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So another set point saved. Another set point for Sofia Kenin. Sofia Kenin with a centre wide serve, and then backhand to backhand, and then Madison Keys with a backhand to the left after that, just hits the net, and it's game and first set. Sofia Kenin with a breaker serve, 6-4. So Madison Keys serving, start of the second set, 15 love. Madison Keys with a centre box serve. Sofia Kenin strikes backhand turns left bit on it. Madison Keys backhand centre. Sofia Kenin backhand to centre bit on it. And backhand Madison Keys backhand slice. Sofia Kenin centre bit on it. And Madison Keys strikes one to right bit on that. Sofia Kenin backhand lob return to the centre a bit on that. And Madison Keys strikes a forehand to right bit on it. Sofia Kenin backhand to the left, and then forehand Madison Keys strikes left bit on that. Sofia Kenin forehand slice turn, but then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So Sofia Kenin serving rather, 15-all. And Sofia Kenin with a central serve. Madison Keys strikes backhand to returns to right a bit on it, forehand to forehand. And Sofia Kenin backhand to the right a bit on it. Madison Keys strikes backhand bit on it, centre, backhand to backhand. And backhand drop shots there from Sofia Kenin. Madison Keys onto it, strikes forehand to the left bit on that. Then Sofia Kenin with a backhand lob over Madison Keys to the centre. And it's a winner. Love 15. Madison Keys serving. Madison Keys with a centre box serve. And then forehand, and Sofia Kenin strikes one left bit on that. Madison Keys strikes one left with a bit on it. Backhand Sofia Kenin, backhand slice Madison Keys, and Sofia Kenin strikes a forehand left bit on that. Madison Keys, forehand slice turn further forward. Sofia Kenin strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. Madison Keys with a point to potentially hold this service game. Madison Keys wide serve bit on that. Backhand blocks Sofia Kenin. But then further forward, Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. And Madison Keys holds that service game. Sofia Kenin serving, 15-30. Sofia Kenin with a centre wide serve, and Madison Keys backhand turns to right a bit on it, but then Sofia Kenin strikes a backhand to right a bit on that. Madison Keys backhand slice turns to the right, and Sofia Kenin backhand drop shots right. Madison Keys on it, forehand drop shots there, but then a forehand slice passing shot to the left from Sofia Kenin onto it, and it's a winner. 40-30. Sofia Kenin wide serve, bit on that. Madison Keys backhand block the center. Sofia Kenin then strikes a backhand to the right, and it's a winner to hold that service game. So Sofia Kenin serving, but it's 15-40 and 2 break points for Madison Keys. and Sofia Kenin with a wide serve, and Madison Keys with a forehand return, struts right beyond that, and Sofia Kenin strikes one, right beyond that, backhand slice, returns left short from Madison Keys, and a backhand drop shot to left from Sofia Kenin, just hits the net, and Madison Keys with a breaker serve in the second set. Madison Keys serving with a breaker serve in the second set, 40-love. Madison Keys with a central serve built on him, and Sofia Kenin strikes a forehand return to left, just hits net. So Madison Keys holds serve, and with a breaker serve in the second set, Madison Keys at 5-2. Sofia Kenin serving, 15-all, and Sofia Kenin with a serve wide bit on it. Madison Keys and strikes a forehand return to right, and it's a forehand return winner ace from Madison Keys. So 5-3 Madison Keys with a breaker serve in the second set. Madison Keys serving, love 15. And Madison Keys with a wide serve bit on that. Sofia Kenin backhand return to the right. And then Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the right further forward, and it's a winner. Set point Madison Keys, 40-30. Madison Keys with a centre of the box serve bit on that. Sofia Kenin's backhand return to centre, just hits the net. Game and second set, Madison Keys with a breaker serve, 6-3. So Sofia Kenin serving the first game of the third and final set. Sofia Kenin with a central serve. Madison Keys strikes back on centre left, a bit on that. Sofia Kenin back on centre. Madison Keys backhand to right, a bit on that, and forehand. And Sofia Kenin strikes a backhand to left, bit on that. Madison Keys forehand slice turn further forward. Sofia Kenin with a backhand drop shot to the left, and it's a winner. So Madison Keys serving, but it's 15-40 and 2 break points for Sofia Kenin in this third and final set. And Madison Keys with a serve. So centre box, and Sofia Kenin forehand return shots right bit on, and Madison Keys strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So that's a break point saved. 30-40, another break point for Sofia Kenin. Madison Keys with a central box there, a bit on that, and Sofia Kenin returns a bit on it, centre. Madison Keys forehand to right, then backhand to backhand, and a bit on that backhand struts left from Sofia Kenin. Then Madison Keys backhand to left, just hits net, and Sofia Kenin with a breaker serve in the third and final set. So Madison Keys serving, 15-love. Madison Keys with a wide serve bit on that. Sofia Kenin backhand bottom down centre. Madison Keys fair forward, strikes a forehand to the right, and it's the winner. 40-love. Madison Keys with a serve. Centre box bit on that with kick, backhand to backhand, and Sofia Kenin backhand to right. Madison Keys strikes a backhand to the right, and it's winner to hold that serve this game. So Sofia Kenin serving with a breaker serve at 3-1, but 15-40 and 2 break points for Madison Keys on this Sofia Kenin service game. And Sofia Kenin with a centre of the box serve, but then Madison Keys strikes a backhand return to the left, and it's a backhand return winner ace, and it's on serve in the third and final set. Madison Keys serving, 40-love, and Madison Keys with a serve centre box bit on it with kick, then Sofia Kenin backhand turn centre, and Madison Keys strikes forehand to the left, and it's a winner. That ball strike with a bit of power and holds that service game. So 3-all on serve in this third and final set. (40-15) and Sofia Kenin with a central serve bit on that. Madison Keys backhand return centre, then forehand to forehand. Bit on that forehand shot right. Madison Keys, Sofia Kenin centre, and back forehand drop shot to the right from Madison Keys, and Sofia Kenin onto it with a backhand passing shot to the left, and it's a winner to hold that service game. 4-all on serve in the third and final set. Sofia Kenin serving, 15-love. And Sofia Kenin with a serve centre to wide, and Madison Keys strikes back on turns left, bit on that, and Sofia Kenin back on the centre, bit on it, and Madison Keys strikes one to the right, bit on that, and Sofia Kenin for one lob return, and then further forward, Madison Keys with an overhead smash to the right, and it's a winner. So 30-15, and Sofia Kenin with a serve wide and a bit on it, but then Madison Keys strikes forehand, returns to the right, but just hits net. So Sofia Kenin holds that service game. So still on serve in this third and final set. Madison Keys serving 30-all. Madison Keys with a serve. The centre box bit on it, and then backhand to backhand. Madison Keys backhand, it's top net and over there. And Sofia Kenin onto it. Strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Sofia Kenin with match point. Madison Keys with a wide serve bit on that. And Sofia Kenin's backhand return is out. So that's match point save for Madison Keys after a bit on that wide serve. Madison Keys with a centre wide serve, and then forehand to forehand. And then Sofia Kenin's backhand to the left, and Madison Keys backhand to the right, and Sofia Kenin backhand to the left, Madison Keys backhand to the right, and Sofia Kenin backhand to the left, Madison Keys backhand to the right, Sofia Kenin backhand to the right, and forehand to forehand, and Madison Keys strikes a backhand to the left, just out. It's Madison Keys having saved match points with a point to potential old serve centre of the box, and then backhand to backhand, and Sofia Kenin backhand to the left, and Madison Keys backhand to the left, just out. So still on this Madison Keys service game. Madison Keys with a central serve bit on it, and backhand to backhand. Sofia Kenin backhand to the centre, just hits the net. So a point for Madison Keys. Sofia Kenin with another match point. Centre of the box serve for Madison Keys. Then backhand to backhand. And Sofia Kenin backhand to the left. And Madison Keys strikes a backhand to the right. And it's a winner to save another match point. Madison Keys saved an amount of match points on this service game, and a bit on that Madison Keys serve, and Sofia Kenin's return is out, and Madison Keys is still in this and holds that service game after saving an amount of match points. Sofia Kenin serving at 5-all. Sofia Kenin with a central serve bit on. Madison Keys strikes a backhand return to the left, and it's a backhand return with a ace struck from Madison Keys to the left. 15-30. Sofia Kenin with a central serve bit on. Madison Keys and strikes a forehand return to the left, and it's forehand return with an ace. So 15-40, 2 break points for Madison Keys. Sofia Kenin with central serve bit on that. Madison Keys backhand turn centre, and Sofia Kenin strikes one to the left out, and Madison Keys, having saved an amount of match points on the last service game, breaks serve the game after, and after saving an amount of match points, Madison Keys is a breaker serve up in the third and final set. 40-15, 2 match points for Madison Keys. Madison Keys with a central of the box serve bit on it, and forehand to forehand, and Sofia Kenin backhand to the right, and Madison Keys backhand slides to centre, and Sofia Kenin strikes backhand to the right, and Madison Keys strikes backhand to the right, just out. So that's 1 match point save for Sofia Kenin. Madison Keys with no match point. Madison Keys with central serve bit on it, and Sofia Kenin's forehand return to the left is a bit out. Game, set, and match. Madison Keys by 2-1, 4-6, 6-3, 7-5. Well, in a competitive ball striking match. Match points for Madison Keys and Sofia Kenin in the third and final set. But it's Madison Keys that wins one of those to win this competitive match over the match in 3 sets. And Madison Keys wins by 2-1.